If you've watched CNN for the past year or MSNBC or you've read the New York Times or the Washington Post, you had no idea what Chris Cuomo was doing until the last couple of weeks when it was safe to finally turn on him because Donald Trump was gone. It is known, well documented among conservatives what Andrew Cuomo was doing in New York City and in the state of New York. Janice Dean is a meteorologist for Fox News. She and her husband lost their parents to COVID in nursing homes, trapped in nursing homes, where Andrew Cuomo had sent people who had COVID back from hospitals to those nursing homes, and it spread. She has been demanding to hold him accountable, and the media largely ignored it. So, well, she's at Fox. She just doesn't like him. It turns out she was right all along. This is from the New York Post. Governor Andrew Cuomo's top aide privately apologized to Democratic lawmakers for withholding the state's nursing home death total from COVID-19, telling them, quote, "We froze," out of fear that the true numbers would be used against us by federal prosecutors. The stunning admission of a cover-up was made by Secretary to the Governor Melissa DeRosa during a video conference call with state Democratic leaders in which she said the Cuomo administration had rebuffed a legislative request for the tally in August because right around the same time, Donald Trump turned this into a big, giant political football. He started tweeting that we killed everyone in nursing homes, DeRosa said. He started going after Phil Murphy, the governor of New Jersey, started going after Gavin Newsom, started going after Gretchen Whitmer. In addition to attacking Cuomo's fellow Democratic governors, DeRosa said, Trump directed the Department of Justice to do an investigation into us, and basically we froze. Because then we were in a position where we weren't sure if what we were going to give to the Department of Justice or what we give to you guys, what we start saying was going to be used against us while we weren't sure if there was going to be an investigation. That played a very large role into this. After dropping the bombshell, DeRosa asked for a little bit of appreciation of the context and offered what appeared to be the Cuomo administration's first apology of its handling of the situation. But instead of a mea culpa to the grieving family members of the more than 13,000 dead seniors or the critics who said the health department spread COVID-19 in care facilities, DeRosa tried to make amends with fellow Democrats for the political inconvenience it caused them. She says, so we do apologize. I do understand the position you were put in. I know that it's not fair. It's not our intention to put you in the political position with the Republicans. For 4 years, Democrats have demanded impeachments of Donald Trump for, among other things, covering up data. And they excoriated Republicans for standing behind Donald Trump. We're now about to watch the Democrats expose their hypocrisy by standing behind Andrew Cuomo. I dare them to impeach him. While Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, was moving nursing home residents with COVID out of nursing homes and barring people from entering nursing homes and barring the return of nursing home patients who had tested positive for COVID, Andrew Cuomo was sending a bunch of senior citizens out of hospitals back to nursing homes to their deaths at the exact same time. And the American media was excoriating Ron DeSantis, which they still do, and praising Andrew Cuomo for his handling of the virus. They were praising Andrew Cuomo in juxtaposition to Donald Trump. Meanwhile, Andrew Cuomo was covering up the data, so it made him look good. Will the American media apologize? Will anyone hold Andrew Cuomo accountable? Will he be impeached? You had incestuous leg humping on CNN every night with Andrew Cuomo and Chris Cuomo. Jeff Zucker loved it. You had Chris Cuomo having Andrew Cuomo on every night, building him up as a hero. I mean, it's the most incest we've seen on TV ever. And the media loved it. They loved Andrew Cuomo. They loved that Chris Cuomo could get him on. CNN loved it. It was good for CNN's ratings, and they never stopped to ask if what conservatives were saying might just be true. And it was true. Chris Cuomo hadn't really covered this story. He hadn't had his brother on. If he did, he'd probably softball the interviews. Where are the calls for him to resign? Where are the calls for his impeachment? Where are the calls from the media about a cover-up? Ask yourself, if this was Donald Trump, what would they be doing? But it's not. Which gives some great context to the farce in Washington, Chuck Schumer's sham impeachment. You know my position on that impeachment. But the fact that the Democrats are in high dudgeons about all of this, and Andrew Cuomo was covering this stuff up, and the media was engaged in performing a leg humping with him forever, and you had the Chris Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo show on CNN while all this was happening. Where's the accountability?